You win some, you lose some. But that don't mean the game. Good evening, Eric. Hello. Do by do, Freddie and Popular. Yeah, life is on my team. 4 quarters on the clock. Now I'm not stop. Woke up this morning on the grind for a reason. They're selling you a dream. I'm just telling you the season. Life is a game. Good evening, everybody. Good evening. Good evening. Come on in. Come on in. Hit that thumbs up button as you come through the door. How's everybody doing this evening? I hope everybody's doing well. Let a few people come on in before we get started. I'm glad that you all are here. As always, it's a privilege and an honor. Y'all can be doing anything right now. Instead, you're here watching me, and I appreciate that. I want to check in with y'all, see how everybody's doing. I'm checking on y'all. I know how I'm doing. I want to know how y'all are doing. How y'all doing this evening? How y'all coping? How y'all hanging in there? How y'all holding on? Is everybody good? And if you're not good, I hope it gets better for you. Not going to be on here long. I always say that, don't I? Ignited Antoinette, good evening. Jason Perry. Street Smith. A CIA plant. Is you for real? I done heard it all now. Who is everybody, first of all? I got 105,000 subscribers. So who is everybody? I don't have 100 million. I have 105,000. That's entertaining, though. That's funny. Y'all see that? What up, band man? Suitcase. Nathan Bogan. You are friend B, a 5. I'm a CIA plant. For what? You see the type of people we're dealing with in the world. We'll get a few more in, then we're gonna get started. But you see this, I'm gonna block him in a minute, but I just want y'all to see this dumb shit that I deal with on a daily basis. Some old truck driver out of Mobile, Alabama, with 105,000 subscribers on YouTube is a CIA plant. If I was a CIA plant, shouldn't I have more than 105,000? You got to be smoking that dog food. You ain't smoking, though. You smoking dog food. I know you just trolling.
Now I'm gonna block you. So anyway, let me get this clown out of here. A CIE friend. Everybody's talking. If everybody's talking about me, first of all, who's everybody? How many of y'all heard that? Hold on, I gotta go to my other song. This call for my other one. This for you, my man. I dedicate this song to you. This for you, Webster Stewart, or whatever your name is. Now let me get you out of here and get on with the program. Time's up. Welcome, everybody. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Let me block him and then hold on, let me go back there and find him. Hold on, y'all. There you go. First block of the night. I've been blocking people all day though, but this first one for the live. Webster, let's do an experiment. Try to put another comment on here, see what happens. Try to comment again, see what happens. I'm trying to see if it worked. Are you blocked? Comment one more time. Let me see if you show up. Now, the topic right here, ready for the next disaster? Or could I say, are you ready for the next disaster? And what do I mean by that? Hold on, let me get my everything right. If I can press my elbow. What do I mean by ready for the next disaster? Okay, now we had the State of the Union last night, right? Have you noticed? Be quiet for a minute. Everybody be quiet. What do you hear? What do you hear? Nothing. Nothing. I don't hear nothing. So that's why I say get ready for the next disaster. Because right now we don't hear nothing. Ain't nothing going on. Other than the State of the Union last night, nothing really going on. Now, we just were dealing with the riots in Minnesota, the ICE, the 2 killings. Have you heard anything lately? Nothing. It's quiet. Again, what do you hear? It was just a week or two ago, or however long it was, ICE riots. F ICE, get them out of here. Defund ICE, get rid of ICE. Minnesota. Renee Good, Kyle Petty, whatever the hell the name is. Protests from everywhere. Tens of thousands of people descending on Minnesota. And just like that, it's over. Pay attention. Yes, Angie Young, pay attention. Look around. What's going on right now? You can't hear nothing. So you know what that means? They in the kitchen. Whip it. Whip it, whip it, whip it, whip it. You know what that means, right? It's quiet right now. It's quiet. You think it's going to stay like this? So that's what I'm saying, ready for the next disaster. That's what I mean by that. If you're wondering, what do you mean by ready for the next disaster, Big War? That's what I mean. Whip it, whip it, whip it, whip it. They in the kitchen right now cooking up the next. And we don't know what it's going to be. And like Fred Sanford, I hope it ain't the big one. Oh, Elizabeth, it's the big one. I hope the next one they cook it up ain't the big one. But they cooking up something. You know they are. If you're paying attention. If you're paying attention. Hold on, let me drop this link. I want some, if you don't mind, y'all come talk to you, boy. Let me know what's going on with you. If you have a topic or something you want to discuss, something you want to talk about, something that's on your mind, holler at your boy. Let me drop this link. And that's why I'm thanking Nathan Bogan. I didn't put my cash out up there for me. Appreciate it. It's too quiet, ladies and gentlemen. For this chaotic world that we live in, it's too quiet. We just went from people getting popped in Minnesota to all out quiet. So what are they about to do? Is this going to be the big one? Makes me wonder. And what I want to know is what are we doing? What y'all doing? Have y'all not figured out we're acting in a, are we on Broadway or something? Or are we on prime time? Are we on the big theater, the movie screen? Have y'all not? I don't know who it is. Even though he just said I'm a CIA plant, I don't really know what the hell going on. I just know something ain't right. I know something ain't right. Even though I don't know exactly what it is. But it's too damn quiet. Again, we just had ice rise, or whatever you call it. The border being flooded. We have people. I'm talking stuff that don't make no sense. We got people that feel like you shouldn't have to have ID to vote. What sense that make? And how I feel right now. Now that she just said it feels like right before 9/11. Fire mission. To be honest with you, if you can type your question in right here, I'll do it right here. Because I'm to a point now I don't really even read my email anymore. My email has been overrun by lunatics. What I once intended for y'all to be able to reach out to me with your topics, it has now been overrun by lunatics. So, to be honest with you, I don't want it to be like that. I would love to be able to answer email topics and questions, but it's rough. The stuff I have to read through to get to your email, the stuff I have to wade through, the sense, the garbage, the filth. I just got to a point where I don't even read my emails no more. Iran. to be honest with y'all. Because there's no, Iran could not beat us straight up. And with the plans that these people made decades ago, yes, I'm doing consultations, but only if you have a problem you want to discuss. I don't do consultations just to talk to folks. I want to get that understood. Don't send me no money if you just want to talk. Like, I don't really want that. Ain't got nothing going on. I was just trying to really shoot my shot. Not saying that what you're trying to do. Just for everybody. I had an issue with a young lady or whatever. Just out the blue sent me the money without even setting up the consultation. Just sent me some money. And then later on said, I ain't really got nothing going on. I just want to talk to you. I don't do that. I don't talk to people just for, I don't like that. No, I ain't really a friendly dude like that. So unless you got a real issue, I don't want your money just for the hell of it. But yes, I still do consultations. When did you send the email? Let me look at it now. Hold on, y'all. I'm gonna get back to this because I normally don't check them out. Do y'all know? You say a man that don't want to work or he do want to work? Hold on. 5 minutes. You saying what is my advice for a man who don't want to work? So you don't want to work, and you got a woman hold it down for you where you ain't got to work. Hold on. I want to deal with this right here. This is a good one. Okay. He's a man who got a woman that I guess able to pay all the bills, and he don't want to work, and he ain't got to work because his girl taking care of everything. Now, for me, that's something I couldn't do unless something wrong with me, and she holding it down. As a man, I don't even want to depend on my parents to take care of me. If you're okay with it, hey, do it work for you. Do it work for you. But as a man, I don't want my parents taking care of me. I want my own. It should be a natural desire in you to want your own, not to have to wait on my girl, my mama, my daddy, my friend, or anybody to take care of me. But you ask my opinion, I think something wrong with that. Something ain't right with that. I mean, hey, it's wonderful to have a woman that's willing to do that. It's wonderful to have a woman that's willing to, not only is she willing to help you pay the bills, she's willing to pay all the bills. That's a blessing to have a woman like that. And that's even more reason he should want to get up and get something so he can do for her. If I got a woman that I know would do all that for me, I would feel bad that I ain't able to do nothing for her. Besides some wood. A man should feel bad because any money he got, if he ain't working, she gave it to him. So if you buying her something with the money she gave you, you still ain't buying her nothing. And if I know I got a woman that's willing to pay all the bills and take care of me, that would drive me even more to say, hey, I got to get out and get some because I want to do something nice for her because of how good she's been to me with the kind of women we got out here nowadays that don't even want to help you with the bill, let alone take care of you. So Something wrong with that picture. Just straight up. Something wrong with that picture. If I had a woman that's a multimillionaire right now, I still want my own. I still want my. There's something in me I wouldn't be able. I couldn't do it, man. I just couldn't do it. I ain't built like that. I want my own. I done had people as a grown man pretty much take care of me when I wouldn't work, wouldn't do nothing. And what ended up happening, like I tell y'all all the time about Gwen, Gwen was one of them ones. Gwen was doing for me while she'll be up at work 4 o'clock in the morning. She was the manager at Popeyes one time. I would complain about having to get up to take her to work. That's how sorry I was. She was working paying the bills. Man, if I could go back and whoop my own ass, I would. For the decisions I made and the way I was. If I could go back in time and whoop my own ass and cuss my own self out, I would, because of how sorry I was. It would be like 3 o'clock in the morning, she'd be waking me up to take her to work. And I would be, God damn, I'm trying to sleep. I ain't got no job. I could come back home and get back into bed. And I would still complain. But she would take care of everything. And you know what ended up happening? Y'all know the story. She left me. She left me. So, if your friend listening, man, you better get some money in your damn pocket, your own money. You better get your ass up and go get you some money as a man. Because first off, it's something ain't right with that picture. You got some women that want to do that, but why? I bet she talked to him like a damn dog. Why is a woman taking care of a healthy, able-bodied man? But anyway, something wrong with that picture. I hope that answers your question. Something wrong with that picture. Don't do it. Hold on. Let me drop this link. The man staying home with the kids. Again, each his own. Every household, hey, y'all, I don't live with y'all. But if it happens to be one of them situations where the woman making so much money, y'all married or whatever and got kids, she making so much money to where it don't make no sense for you to go to work and say she a millionaire and you're not. Okay, stay at home. Take care of the kids. And then that's a different situation. But yeah, anyone could come on the stream. Yeah, anybody. No notification. Hey, I already know that. No notification. But that's fine. At some point in time, I hope everybody get to see it. So now, wow, thanks, Nathan. I appreciate you. Man, I appreciate that. You just don't know. And I'm not begging. He knew that's my cash app right there. He put it up. I didn't. I wasn't gonna put it up. But these questions y'all asking me, y'all asking the question you want, but this is a weird ass world we living in. I just saw a couple. The man used to be a woman, and the woman used to be a man. And now they were figured that one out. A couple, they're both trans people. The man now was a woman. The woman now was a man. And now they're in a relationship. They flip-flop. That's the world we're living in right now. And if you don't get down with that, if you don't accept that, you some type of hate person. You hate this and you hate and you hate. If you don't get down with that program, a man had his wood cut off. A woman had a wood added. And now they dating. I bullshit you not. Speaking of flip-flopping, let me show y'all this flip-flop. And I'm going to show you why I changed parties. Not party, but I left one party. Hold on. Hello, Regina Michelle. Welcome. Hold on.
Define marriage.
I believe that marriage is the union between a man and a woman. Now, for me as a Christian, it's also a sacred union. God's in the mix. I am not somebody who promotes same-sex marriage. Ruling will strengthen all of our communities by offering to all loving same-sex couples the dignity of marriage across this great land.
One more time.
Oh, yeah.
One more time.
Define marriage.
I believe that marriage is the union between a man and a woman. Now, for me as a Christian, it's also a sacred union. God's in the mix. I am not somebody who promotes same-sex marriage. Ruling will strengthen all of our communities by offering to all loving same-sex couples the dignity of marriage across this great land. I believe that marriage.
So, what are we supposed to do? That's what I was a Democrat. That's why I'm no longer a Democrat. You said one thing, did another. Said one thing, did another. Hate it or not, I hate him or not, whatever Trump said, that's what he stood by. Whether you hate it or not, hate him or not, he didn't change up. You might hate what he's doing, but he didn't tell you something one time, then once he got elected, did something different. To where once he got in here, you know what I mean? That's politics, true enough, and that's why I no longer deal with it. That's why I don't want nothing to talk about. I don't want to fuck politics and politicians. So now we have a guy who's rough around the edges. But at some point, I said it even about him. When they tried to touch him during this last election, when they tried to take him out of here, or they made it, or just to let him know that they can take him out if he get in here again doing what the hell he want to do. If they don't agree with what he's doing. So I'm at a point now, I don't care, man. I don't care about what these people doing. I want to know how y'all are doing, how y'all are holding up, how y'all coping with this bullshit, how y'all dealing with the fact that, like me, I can't work. Can't work. I don't know what it feels like anymore to be tired from work. I don't need an off day. Hold on. She said, check email. Let me check my email right quick. I don't see nothing new. When I'm telling you, I don't need an off day. For what? I don't do nothing. I'm just going. I'm trying to see if I can see some of the emails, y'all. Hold on. I ain't see. If you can, send it to me like right now, while I'm looking at it. I'm at a point now. Atari 26, she can run. Anybody and their mama can run. I ain't voting for none of them. What they gonna do? We sat here and watched. Well, I didn't. Those of you who watched the presidential, whatever that was last night, State of the Union. How many of those people with the distractions said anything about, hey man, we need to do this, that, and the other XYZ to fix the economy? Why we ain't hear no talk about that? That's what affects all of us. Not just one group of people, not white, not black, not gay, not straight. The economy affects all of us. People got to go to work, man. If you ain't talking about that, I don't care who you are. Trump, Biden, Kamala, John Wayne, I don't care who you are. If you ain't talking about how we're going to get these people back, see, I don't want you to, and then you ain't got nothing to give me no way. I would say I don't want you to give me nothing, but they ain't got nothing to give us. If you want to give me a 2 or 3 million, go ahead. But they ain't got it like that. So until I hear somebody, a politician, whatever, come up with some great ideas on how to get the economy rolling, I don't want to hear it. I ain't voting for no goddamn body. I don't care about what gay people doing behind closed doors. I don't care if a man want to marry a man. I don't care if he want to cut his wood off. I don't care about none of that. I don't care about no racism. I don't care who racist. I don't care who don't like me. I need to go to work. I got bills, man. A man bent over in front of another man ain't got nothing to do with me. I don't care. Man, these people trying to kill us, man. Let me. I'm getting frustrated. Let me let you on. Hold on. Good evening.
Hey, big boy, how you doing?
I'm good, man. What's on your mind? Glad to have you back.
Nothing. The more I look at America from overseas, the more I feel like America is like an alternate dimension, a small world or episode of Twilight Zone. It's crazy.
This shit ain't real, man. You in Thailand, right?
Yes, I'm in Thailand.
Were you able to just get on a plane, just fly over there, and just move?
Um, just
No,
moved. No,
no,
I had
no
to.
documentation, no ID, no nothing. Just
Not in Thailand. You got to be here legally. They don't have all that illegal immigration stuff here. And if you get caught here illegally, they have severe punishments for it.
hold on, hold on. Say it again, please. Hold on. I want to make sure I heard you correctly. You in Thailand?
I'm in Thailand. Thai immigration enforces their laws. They don't have illegals here in Thailand. If they are here illegally and get caught, then they have consequences for that. They don't play around. It's only I'm just seeing where in the modern Western civilizations, the biggest countries like America, England, Australia, France, and all that, they're the ones that are having a problem with immigration. And what's the sad part is America already has the laws there. They just didn't enforce them.
We already got laws against it.
Exactly. It's crazy. I got kicked off of a live stream because they was talking about the riots in Minnesota. And I got kicked off for saying, I said, well, where were all the ICE protesters when Obama was deporting illegals? They didn't like that. They kicked me out.
So it must have been a liberal Democrat.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. I got kicked out immediately.
And see, unlike them, I welcome one of them over here to actually come on and give me their views. They won't do it. See, you were brave enough to go on their platform, and even though you didn't agree with them, you still was you wasn't scared to do it. And they
No, I wasn't.
And they kicked you
Yeah.
out.
Well, the first comment I made is that I didn't really agree with what they were saying, but with two people with different opinions coming together, maybe there's a common middle ground in there somewhere.
And I welcome the different opinions. I just don't accept or tolerate the disrespect. You can disagree with me and have a different opinion, but you ain't gonna come with the name calling and all that, Uncle Tom, all that. No, we ain't doing that. But I welcome somebody with a different opinion than me to come on here and let's chop it up. But they won't do that. They won't do it. So that it's weird to me. But Mexico, and by the way, that damn Mexican president, she worked for the cartel.
Yeah.
She working for the cartel. She on the payroll.
She was elected by the cartel. From what I see.
But if you don't know what's going on right now, they out in the street just gunning people down. One of the drug lords got killed by the Mexican, whoever it was, drug enforcement people, whatever. And they ride around like full military. And the president of Mexico said it would be wrong and inhumane to stop them.
Yeah, and say if Trump decides to go in and help out the Mexican people, then the liberals and stuff like that, they're going to complain about him doing that, just like he did in Somalia, went in protecting Christians. He goes in there protecting people, they're going to complain about that. And
right now, just my opinion, President Trump continue getting rid of everybody that don't belong here, but then don't help nobody but Americans. Don't go help in Mexico, don't go help in nobody. Help Americans. Americans are struggling.
America first. Now, if somebody comes here through the proper channels and get legal citizenship or have the right visa, green card, whatever it is, then okay. I don't have any problem with that, but anybody that's here illegally, I do have a problem with. I mean, course, there might be a few circumstances to the rule, like say, like somebody that was possibly born here, or somebody that's here illegally but working, putting into the system and stuff like that. Maybe possible a chance they can like get citizenship, but the ones that are not contributing to society or here, they're criminals, or some of them are insane and stuff like that. They need to go back to their own country.
They're not gonna do it.
No, that's not going to happen. If it was, it already been done.
So
It's
now
just
we
like,
have Stephanie Marie. We have a woman. Let me see. Hold on a minute. You ready, Stephanie? I can't see you. But I know who you are, so let me see. Are you there, Stephanie? I guess she ain't ready. Are you ready?
Yeah, I'm ready. I'm trying to get there.
I can hear you. You can't see
Hello.
you. I can hear you. Oh, now you left.
I was getting ready to say hello, Stephanie.
She gone. Let me send that link back out for you, Stephanie. Bakari, and you coming right after this. Hold on, Bakari.
It's like when Trump went to Venezuela. He went there for the drugs and the stuff that was happening and causing problems with America. And the other stuff that they talk about, sure, it's a benefit to it. Anytime that you have to do anything like that, usually it's a little more benefit in it, an incentive for them to do it. That's every country, right or wrong.
The reason I think something is really wrong, not because I'm just so smart, but because I'm not some type of neuroscientist or whatever. And even I know the problem and the issues that we face are common sense solutions. The problem we're dealing with, like the border, cut it off. Do the same thing every other country is doing. You can't go into Mexico illegally. As a matter of fact, what's that country on that border in Mexico on the other side from us? Is it Guatemala?
Yeah, it's down below Mexico. There's Guatemala, Honduras,
Honduras
other
or whatever.
places.
Mexico got a wall and border fences and what have you
Yeah,
on their border, keeping them people out. And they will shoot you if you get caught.
yeah.
Mexico got strict immigration policy.
Yeah.
They said China passing drug money through Canada.
Border.
All right,
I don't know it.
You back, Mr.
I don't-
Marie?
Yeah.
Okay. Now don't hit nothing.
I had to get signed in properly.
Okay. So what's on your mind?
I just want to say thank you for your honesty and doing the research and analyzing these situations and not just coming on here just talking. I also want to acknowledge the fact that, a lot of people look up to you, Big Ward, and I know that, we all have things going on, but I know you have things going on and you have more support than you know. And I just want to tell you to keep doing the work that you are doing. We are listening. And when they don't give you your views and stuff like that, don't let it bother you, because we watching and we supporting regardless.
Right. And that's why I keep going.
Yeah.
Notice I'm still posting. As a matter of fact, I done went back to posting 3 a day.
Yeah. Yeah.
So the more they cut me, the more I'm posting.
And the more we watching. And that's the funny thing, because when they do that, when they cut you, that makes people want to listen to you more, because that to us, that means that you are saying something that they don't want us to hear.
It is pretty much what you already thinking. In. I'm not telling you nothing you're not already thinking.
Right, that you already, but that's the thing, the way the society's set up now, and you don't get to be around a whole lot of people to have these type of conversations. So we're doing it live, we're doing it on the internet, and when you get a group of people together, we all know it, but the thing of it is the world knows it. But who's going to come up with an idea to bring this thing together? And when I'm saying the new world order is happening. It's going to happen regardless. What are we, the people, going to do with the new order? How are we going to adjust our lives to this new world order? What can we do to secure ourselves as we, the people, because the government is not looking out for us on either side. The system is broken. So what can we, the people, do for ourselves? That because there's not going to be no jobs. I mean, I'm talking about people everywhere, all the black women, 400,000 black women without a job, without a husband, without a man to help them raise their kids. Black women.
That's recent.
That's in the past year. In the past year, almost 500,000 black women with no job. And then they want to say that we lazy. But you took our jobs away from us because we strong black women. We raising the kids. We paying the bills. We doing everything we supposed to do. But they took the jobs. There has not been another group of people that I know of right now that have lost so many jobs
so quickly,
abruptly. And then we got the men out here talking about, well, that's what you get, and this, that, and the other. No, that's not what they get. That's not what they get. They don't deserve that. And why is it okay for black women, for them not to have anything? And nobody is even speaking about this but me. Every time I get a chance, I don't feel like anybody cares. They're in a 1 year, 400,000 black women, not white women, not Mexicans, Chinese, but black women who have homes, children, cars, bills, have lost their jobs. And this is the thing. It wasn't temporary. It wasn't temporary job loss. This is permanent. Because there aren't no jobs available. Everybody's hiring, but there ain't no jobs.
And they're not going to stop with the black women.
No, oh no, but you know what? They coming after us black women because they know we the backbone of the entire community. And when I say entire community, I'm talking about society.
Let me ask you this: what you think about this scenario? This is just a little theory I got. Could it be that they allowed the black women to get in those positions to then turn against the black man, and then once that is successful, then they take the job from the black women?
Well, this is the thing.
What if it was all by design, though?
Whether the black, it was by design, but what happened was they turned the black family against one another. Because the black man couldn't make enough to provide for the family, so the woman had to go and get assistance. It's all crazy, but we work and we work and we work and we work. Still, it get taken out. Now nobody's really paying attention to this, but I'm telling you, this is a big issue that everybody needs to be paying attention to.
Hold on a minute. What you just said, that the black man couldn't make enough to take care of the family, so they got assistance. the woman had to get assistance. That's
Right.
not true.
No, I'm not saying not in every case, but
Hold on a minute. Hold on. I'm gonna let you finish. Hold on. Let me interject. Hold on.
okay.
This is what happened. It ain't that the black man couldn't afford to take care of his family. It's that the black woman, her mind was polluted. It was poison.
They
So
both were.
Hold on. Let me finish now. Hold on. I'm gonna let you finish.
Okay.
It started with the woman. They knew you just said it, the woman is the backbone.
Mhm.
You just said that.
Yeah,
So if you want to destroy a community, who you start with? The backbone.
that's right.
So they went to the woman first.
Hmm.
The man participated eventually, but they started with the woman the same way. If you believe the Bible, Satan went to Eve first.
Right,
If you believe that.
right, right.
So they came to the black woman first
Yes,
to destroy the community.
yes.
And the black it ain't we were surviving together as a family unit for decades.
For the
So it ain't
longest.
that the black man wasn't making enough. They convinced the black woman that he wasn't making enough.
Right. There you
And that
go.
you don't need him. We gonna take care of you because he ain't good enough for you. And then they
Yeah.
turn around and give you a little money. The money they gave you wasn't enough. It ain't
Right,
like they gave you a great life. You still
right,
was in the ghetto.
right,
So you
right.
wasn't doing no better than what you were
It,
doing
it,
when
it,
you had
it,
this black man.
it wasn't
They,
about doing better. It wasn't about us doing better. It was about us maintaining our children, taking care of our children, giving our children what they needed.
But
We
they
weren't
had
trying to put
we
we
had
weren't trying to put the black man down.
we
We
had
weren't.
that.
they,
We
they
had
use,
that. They convinced
they
y'all that
use,
what we had wasn't enough. You
they
need
use,
more. You see the white woman over here, she riding a brand new car. She got brand new this, brand new that.
Right.
See,
Exactly.
the black man was making enough for the family to survive.
Yes.
The
But
black woman was convinced by outside forces that he
yes,
wasn't doing enough.
yes.
then they let inflation outpace wages, and that caused a lot of problems.
And that's what
I
happened.
think, I think what they did is they used politics, laws, social media, movies, TV series, all news, everything that has to do with
Indoctrination.
that to destroy the nuclear family. That's what it boils down to.
Yeah. The
And
indoctrination. And you know, it's not just the black family. It's all families.
It's
It's
every
all
I,
family.
families. What
I,
where we're at right now, it's no more a black or white thing. It's a humanity thing.
Right.
yeah, it's a humanity thing. I say we are all Americans and we should start acting like it. But everybody has their different opinions on that. It's the diversity in it.
Do
And
you
what's
know?
sad,
Do you know that during Jim Crow and Reconstruction, the black community as a whole did better then than we are now?
yeah,
Yeah, I do. Yeah, that's
right
because
bef-
th-
before
we
the
were we
civil
were trying
rights.
we were trying to grow our own community. Segregation. We were trying to take care of our own communities, but they got us to integrate, and so we thought we would in this big old pool. Oh yeah, we gonna do this, we gonna do that. Meanwhile, the whole time they was trying to hold us back from having our own and made us feel like segregation was bad. They tricked us into that shit. We should have stayed separate because if you look at everything now, white people got their own, Chinese got their own, but we ain't got our own. I go around to the neighborhoods. Our neighborhoods. The only thing that look good is the fucking gentrification, but ain't no black people in there.
Yeah.
Honestly, I believe that they used the black people in community as test subjects first before they went out and did it throughout America. I think it might sound bad, but actually, if you really think about it, it's really the truth because they looks like they look like they went out to the black community first, even when they was back in whenever it was, they was bringing drugs into the black communities and stuff, and that's how one of the ways they helped destroy their community.
You said a mouthful then. If you go back to the Tuskegee experiment or whatever when they was put infecting black men or whatever with syphilis without them knowing it. We've always been like an experiment. So we were used as an experiment to see what would happen. So it started with us and our family being broken apart. Now it's our family.
Mhm.
Yeah.
It ain't just black people, it's white people.
Right.
And
All
like
people.
people be talking about white privilege. And they call me a sellout because I'm telling you it ain't no white privilege. It used to be.
There still is white privilege, but it's not the way it used to be.
Where you work?
Huh?
I wish I had some of that
You
privilege.
have a job.
I mean, I'm serious. To a degree, it's still white privilege, but not like it used to be.
Not at all.
No, not like not like it used to be. I mean, there's things I can't do as a black woman that a white woman can do. So there's
Like
still
what?
privilege.
Like what?
I'm talking about, okay, for instance, I was in a domestic situation, abuse situation. I went to organization to get help. I told the woman what was going on. I was honest and let her know what was going on. I didn't have nobody. And she told me I wasn't ready to get help.
How she know?
I don't know. I told her what I was going through.
That's
I told her
my
I was all
question.
alone. It was but I feel, and people say, oh, well, you don't know. I know. You know when you're going through it. But if I would have been a shade or two lighter and my hair would have been straight and I wouldn't have been hysterical, I might have got some help.
My question is, why didn't you go to the police?
The police sent me to the organization
Did you get a restraining
to
order?
get help. To get help. This was the thing. I made a report, but I didn't have to press any charges. I made a report, but I was trying to get away. So when I went to the police, I made the report, and then they told me to go to the organization. I went to the organization and was
violence situation.
yes.
Without
I know
a
you're gonna find it
restraining
hard to
order?
You might find it hard to believe. But there's a lot of white women that are a victim of domestic violence that have the same complaint you just complained about.
Yeah.
They get help. Do they
No.
go to get help? See, because there's a difference that you may be having domestic violence problems, but if you don't reach out for help.
Let me rewind. I'm telling you, I've seen it on the news and other places. White women complaining about the same thing you just said.
Nowadays.
That's what I'm talking about nowadays.
Yeah.
I'm saying nowadays, we all fucked up.
Everybody.
The system don't care about no race.
No race, no gender, and evidently no age.
I said before, my definition of insanity is thinking you're the number one. We all messed up in some kind of way.
All right, y'all. Let me I got two more down here. I'm going to bring up Pops. Go.
All right.
Hold on, Bakari. Good evening.
Big Ward.
How you doing?
Good morning.
Man, you know what? I done lived a lot of days, brother, but I ain't never lived today. You hear me? So I'm just happy to be here, man. But I'm leaving work. I'm gonna drop off my keys, and then I communicate my opinion about this situation. Because give me 1 second. All right, well, I'm out of here, brother. See you tomorrow. All right. As Denzel Washington said in Training Day, we all federally fucked. As Tupac said in Troublesome, I'm hopeless. I'm hopeless of the future. I know we gonna be serfs in the future. They getting rid of the middle class, and it's just gonna be the elites. Why did I say that? You got 3 people that make more than 50% of the population. We fucked, man. We fucked. Excuse my language, y'all. I know I work at the church, but neither here nor there. But yeah, we fucked. Y'all need to go. What we need to do is everybody that's real Americans, we need to get together. 1776, we getting taxed. Look, that was a 3% tax on that fucking tea. And they threw that shit in the harbor. We being taxed upwardly to 68%. And ain't nobody batting an eye. Like, this shit is fucking normal. So me, I'm ready to just be a martyr for the cause. Cause I'm hopeless. I'm ready to go here with it. Cause I don't see no reason to be here. First of all, let me start with this. We the only animal on earth that pays rent to another animal to live on earth. That's where we first fucked up. Because I think by doing that, we started to accept what the elites was putting on us, and we've never questioned it. So now this is the new normal to be in poverty. It's the new normal.
Right. To have some money saved up nowadays is rare.
Man, I don't know nobody that got no money saved up. I don't know nobody going on no vacation. I watch a couple of channels besides yours, Big Ward, every day when they drop content, and it speaks about real life shit in fucking America. And what I'm starting to see is people that's making loan paper. I'm talking about 100,000, 120,000. Them niggas is living from check to check. The same way I just got paid today. I paid all my little bills off. I'm broke as a joke right now. You know what I mean? I gotta wait till next Wednesday for that thing to hit. But if we don't get together right now, stop all this bullshit and understand we all getting fucked with no Vaseline. Excuse my language, Big Ward, on your channel, brother. But I'm just passionate right now because when is enough gonna be enough? Exactly. Everything, the food didn't went up 300% when the last time your paycheck didn't went up? We got shrinkflation, stagflation, inflation. We got all these inflations, everything going up, but is a nigga getting paid more? Hell no. So I think only choice that we got, all this shit is taxation without represent motherfucking tation. And that's when the fucking American last revolution kicked off. And I know a lot of y'all ain't comfortable with violence, but that's what America been raised on. That's what brought us to this point. It was sheer brutal violence. And we're going to have to get violent with these people in power and with these corporations if we want to fucking survive, period, point blank. I'm finna jump in the car. I'm going to mute myself for a second, Big Ward.
All right.
I'm still here, though.
All right. Pops goes you next. Let me touch on what he just said. We too soft now in America for a revolution. Too soft. Too divided. Republican, and that was all by design. That was all by design. But when we reach this point right here, that we won't be able to fight back. Everything going on right now, part of the plan, part of the program. The liberal, Democrat, Republican, conservative, all that shit, all the division, it's by design. Because they knew it was gonna be at such a time as this. Well, once upon a time in the past, people would rise up. People would rise up for what we're dealing with now. But we can't rise up no more because we're too divided. They already had it peeped out what they were going to do. We can't do the last stages of the plan. We ain't going to be able to do it if the people are united. So we got to make sure they are divided by any means necessary. So
and here it go.
We got the two parties, Democrat, Republican. We got black, white. We got gay, straight. We got liberal, conservative. They can't allow it to be. And then you got the propaganda machines, the CNNs, the Roland Martins, and the
Fox Newses,
all them people, they got a job to do. All of them putting out propaganda on the left and the right, propaganda to keep us divided. because they knew they were leading us to where we are now. To where
United we not,
were
divided we
united
are.
right now, we'd have been took over.
Using diversity to divide and conquer the American people. And
And we
like
feeding into this shit.
When you said
We feeding into it, and we won't find another way. Now, don't get me wrong. I'm here in Los Angeles, California. God damn, it seemed like this shit is Mexico. You hear me?
oh yeah,
These motherfuckers is everywhere like roaches. And I'm not mad if they didn't went through something in their country, but for the Democrats to open up the borders and just let them come here. And now, with America trying to turn the money digital, what is all these people here can't speak the language? What they gonna do? They gonna go to crime, in my opinion. And let's not act like Mexico ain't corrupt and they ain't violent and they won't do some criminal shit to gain a dollar.
I believe when AI gets more developed and starts taking a lot of the jobs, many of the jobs, then illegals are going to become irrelevant. And then they'll probably do something about the illegals because they want the AI and they don't want to give them free stuff.
Well, that's why I think that Trump is getting rid of them now, because they already came. Let's not forget, this is the most capitalist country in the world, and they will capitalize by any means necessary. My job right now, Big Ward, I work in one of the biggest black churches in LA. They finna shut their whole school program down. It's been going for the last 40 years. All right. They doing that in June. So I'm another person finna be without a job in June 10th. I'm gonna be without a job. All right. So I know that by any means necessary, I just heard before I jumped on your live, Big Ward, that the corporations is gonna try to sue the government for the tears, because the Supreme Court said that they illegal. So they making hand over fist profit. The profit is still going up in every quarter. It's not going down, it's going up.
so the tariffs ain't hurting them.
It's not hurting them. So what they gonna do, they gonna backdoor the tariffs to us. They gonna make us pay for it, which the customers always had to pay for whatever tax the company or the corporation get. They send it off to the people, and that's what's finna happen. And I think right now, Big Ward, to everybody out there watching, seriously, man, seriously, if we don't get off that bullshit and come together, because I hate racism. I do. I hate the Klan. But I also see what else is going on. You know what I mean? We got some other people coming into the country. There's a small population of the country, but yet they writing policy for almost everything.
Policy just for them.
Just for them.
When I started traveling in overseas, you got your good and you get bad people, and race, from what I've seen, racism comes in all colors.
Yeah, every group has racism.
Yep.
But
so yeah, man, I just think that I mean, Stevie Wonder and Ray Charles can see what's going on in the world, especially America. Like you said on your last video, Big Ward, I can get another job, but can I get another economy?
Right, that's the problem.
Can I get another economy? And like the sister said that was on earlier, Stephanie, it's a lot of these jobs that's leaving that will never return again.
So I just saw a young lady just commented, all the city of me, Audacity. I read the name wrong. As you were saying, they taking the jobs. And she pretty much said it. Ain't no job for them to take. They're not taking the job. Ain't no jobs. What type of industries do we have in America right now that'll put the people to work?
Go to college for 4 years, and when you get out looking for a job, being fresh in the market, they tell you need 5 years experience.
We don't have any jobs here, though. We don't have no industry. We don't build nothing. We just consume. We are a consumer nation. You need jobs when you produce stuff. We don't produce nothing. So healthcare, as far as you're a doctor or something like that, law enforcement, the like I said, people that work with dead people, those type of jobs. But other than that, we don't need no factory workers, warehouse workers, none of that.
Trade jobs, stuff like that are good, like carpentry, plumbing, landscaping, electrician.
The fourth
Yeah.
industrial complex that's coming ain't gonna require human beings no more because
They're gonna have them robots.
as you said, Big Ward, your health insurance going up. How many other people health insurance going up? They talking about the average car payment right now, so far as like a car note is $1,000. That's almost went. Who the hell got $1,000 to spend on a vehicle? And then you still got to get insurance. And then you still have to maintain the car. And then you still got to buy gas, which is going up. It's almost $5 here in LA. You know what I mean? It's about $4.47?
Yeah. Talking about insurance in Thailand, I have Thai medical insurance. It's almost $700 a year now, but it has my life insurance if I pass away, a year, and if I'm hospitalized, it pays 100% of the bill. Medical care, if Thai person goes to a public hospital, it's free.
Shit. And
I
pay $1,400 a month.
I did I mentioned before where 1 month medication cost me. This time I'll go back to see the doctor in 2 months. Going to the hospital, seeing the doctor, getting the blood work done, and going home with medications for 2 months, 8 medications. It's like about $45, $50 for 2 months worth of medication.
Shit.
And I had the medication right here.
Man, they got medication over here, $3,000-$4,000 a month.
Yeah. Remember before I told you that I had pulmonary embolism when in the hospital, not including the hospital bill. They let me go home taking 2 shots for blood thinners. I think the name of it was Lovenox. Each shot was $1,000 per shot. 2 shots a day for 90 days. That's 180,000 baht. And since I had catastrophic interstitial syndrome, my insurance dropped me. So I was paying out of pocket at the time.
God, dog.
In Thailand, for about 5-6 years ago, I spent 21 days in the hospital with pulmonary embolisms. Going to the emergency room, staying in the hospital, doctors, tests, medication, food, everything that they do normal in the hospital. Going home with medications until I go back and see the doctor. It's like $675. Back then, it's probably more now because of, they do have small inflation in Thailand now. And my medical insurance paid 100% of the bill, plus give me 1,000 baht per day stay in the hospital for any extra food or any extra things I might need. So 21 days, they gave me 21,000 baht, which is over $600. So not only did they pay for the hospital bill, they gave me like $600 while I stayed in there.
Damn. Let me bring up one more person. What's going on, Horse Man?
What's going on,
How you been?
How's it going?
Not much, just work. That's work. That's about it.
So, I was trying to make sure you wasn't Mooch because I think he used that name last time.
No.
Nah, I look you're not him. Yeah, I was like, man, I don't feel like dealing with that tonight.
Yeah, we won't have. We won't have to go look for him.
Yeah, that dude he ain't about.
Yeah.
What's on your mind, man? What you think about it?
People better learn how to hunt and fish and barter and trade. That's the only thing I can tell them. It's over with.
It's over.
It's over with.
You
It's over
can't.
with.
If you got a job, you better hold on to it.
That's up.
Leading lady was asking how much rent do I pay?
Yeah.
I don't pay any rent. My wife already owned this house before we got married,
Oh, okay.
so I live here rent free.
But if you
But
had to pay rent, what would the rent be?
just depends on what you're looking for, kind of lifestyle, area, location. If you want to do the bare minimum, live in these slum parts, like right behind the Bangkok City slum
No,
part or
no.
something like that,
If you had to, if y'all was to rent that house out right now to somebody, what would the rent be?
about $250, $300 a month.
What the hell?
Well, probably about 200 to 250 because my house doesn't have a whole lot of land around it. But I do.
I ain't heard.
I do lease other land, and I have leased other land in Thailand because a foreigner cannot own land but can lease it.
I ain't heard of people paying them type of prices for rent since the 2000s.
Damn.
I've seen some people living in like a fan condo room, in a condo with just a fan, no AC. They can go with as little as $100 a month, but
What?
that's not including electricity or water, but it does include internet service. And
Y'all,
most contracts here, if you sign them, you gotta pay 3 months ahead. You gotta pay 3 months like deposit, and then you go in, and then whatever the contract's for. Usually they want at least 1 year.
y'all have to pay taxes on land.
I don't. My wife we don't even really pay taxes on this house here. It's just like every 5 years or so, they ask for like 200 to 300 baht, which is like $16.
Hold on a minute. What's going on, Mr. Lister?
What's going on, big boy? How you?
I'm good, and we got Sony. Sony, you ready? Let me see. How you doing this evening?
Fine. Hello. Hi, how are you?
I'm good. How about you?
Good.
So what's on your mind?
I just want to call and say, back to the lady that was on earlier about the black women, losing their jobs. I mean, she is absolutely correct. And I don't know if my concern first, because I'm black, is the concern of the black people first. And I'm sorry. Um, yes, that was concerning to me. But the only jobs that are really, really out here now is healthcare, IT, trades. But for me, I am retiring in 6 years. I'll be 67 years old. So I am retired in 6 years. So I don't know. I am concerned about my grandkids, of the things that are just, I mean, it is terrible.
So you'll be retiring at 72.
No, I will be retiring at 67. So in 6 years, I'll be 67 years old.
Oh, okay. I thought you said you were already 67.
No, no. So, but as a family, me and my sons, we are in the process of purchasing some real estate and also land in Georgia. So that's, I mean, I don't really know, but it's concerning where we are headed.
What
Yeah.
part of Georgia?
I don't know yet. My one son lives in Fayetteville. So he is helping me look for land in Georgia. So I don't know because I don't live there.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cause see, I'm from Georgia.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So that's what we're doing now, you know. But the only thing I can also say is, guys, if you can just start. I am a prepper, so I've been prepping for 4 years. Not that may or not help, but prepping me, food and water, things like that we may need. But it's concerning, and and I'm really concerned. So, but the thing is, we can't help everybody, but the only thing I say is, Big War, is I'm glad that you are the one that gets on here and talk about things that we need to be talking about, not talking about what this person mad about, these people doing over here, arguing, sleeping with everybody. I don't give a damn about that stuff. We have things going on in our community that needs to be handled. I'm tired of seeing my people on the street, homeless, job loss. I'm tired of it.
Well, that other stuff you was talking about, that's what people want to see, sadly. They want to see the bullshit, who's sleeping with who, and they want to see
Yeah.
that.
Yeah, I don't. I grew up in the 60s and 70s. I am concerned about the things that are going on, and particularly our younger generation. Come on, we got to get them to direct their energy off of the stuff that they are doing. Because once us Gen Xers are gone, they are going to do whatever they want to do, which they are
Yep.
now.
They
But,
already doing it.
Yep.
you know,
They doing it now.
do you see what I'm saying?
They're doing it now.
Yeah,
Marlon
yeah.
fans say, get you a good pair of boots.
Yep.
Mr. Lister, how you been?
I've been excellent, Big War. How about you?
I'm good. And in case y'all don't know, Mr. Lister has a channel. And I was on your live. Well, you know that.
Hey, man, you made my day, boy.
Mr. Lister has his own channel. Y'all want to hear more of Mr. Lister. And that's the name of the channel.
Yes, sir.
So go check my man out. And
I-
what do you see if you was looking at your crystal ball right now, and you looking at the future of America, what do you see?
Civil War.
Between who?
Americans.
I mean, like divided in what set?
Oh,
like black, white, north, south, like that.
Yeah. I think each state is gonna have their own government set up. So it's gonna be a new. We're headed in a different direction where the money's gonna change. How we do things is gonna rapidly change. There are things that are going on globally that are happening with groups such as the Trilateral Group, which is a part of the Illuminati or whatever. There's a lot of things that are happening, and a large portion of this transition is going to happen through legislation, but that can't happen until what was once declassified has to become classified. And I don't really want to get too much more into that without, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I know what you're saying.
Right. So once everything is put out on the table and they come up with new legislation, that's when we're going to see that what we know as the Federal Reserve or the paper money, that's going to be made illegal. That's all gone. And it's a whole new ball game that's going to be played as far as how we're going to be interacting. But to answer your question specifically, Big Ward, I really do see that a big divide in the country. And
yes,
I think each state is gonna rebel against federal help.
Yep.
Because what makes us united is the federal government.
Right.
You see what I'm saying?
We're all individual states.
We're all individual states. That's correct.
Well,
we united. States.
Right. The united comes in from the federal. That's right. And what's attached to that is the Federal Reserve. Meaning in case any natural disasters that your particular state happens, if your state don't have the funds to help its people after the natural disaster, they got to come to the feds.
Right.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying?
So right now the Fed's fucked up.
That's right. That's right. And that's why I think we're gonna start to see the split. So that's my view take of the big war. I think it's gonna be a civil war, and each state is gonna be held accountable to maintain peace. So what that also means is, let's say crime is out of control, or the economy is so bad that people starting to boycott and break into people's houses and shit, and it's like the wild west, and people gonna say, hey, where the National Guard at? We need help. We need federal help.
Civilian
Ain't no help
police.
for you.
Ain't gonna be no help.
If the
Ain't no,
American,
you know what I'm saying? So once the
Right.
Federal Reserve decide not to step in, that's when you're gonna start to see the Civil War, because
whatever,
you know,
whatever, yeah, whatever happens, say if the American people decided to unite together and go against the U.S. military in a war, there ain't no way we will win that. All the
yeah, I
technology
don't
and
think,
stuff like
yeah,
they've got
I don't
now,
think that's possible. Yeah, that ain't even my angle.
it's not
That's
possible.
yeah,
And would it,
but
would it, would it
They
that's
the
not
end
got
what it's
game?
gonna
assassinated
be.
civilians.
It's not gonna be
Y'all,
nobody
you
versus
got to talk. Let me
the
finish.
U.S. war. Yeah, it ain't gonna be. It ain't gonna be nobody versus our army. That's not what I'm saying. Is the people are gonna be divided amongst themselves,
Yeah.
and
It's going to lead to that
there's
chip.
not gonna be an authority
Yeah.
to govern anymore when everybody's living on a wild west type of mentality. That's
Basically,
when you're
basically,
gonna have to have the government come in and help and assist. But if
basically like a class war.
whoever's in place,
I don't, I don't believe the U.S. military let it get back
well,
to the Wild West. What they're going to do is let it
I
get
mean,
to
I'm just saying, man.
leading to the
He
chips.
asked my
Yeah,
perspective. I was
I'm not,
giving.
I'm not disagreeing. Is it a possibility? Yes, of course it's a possibility. It's many possibilities. But one is leading to that chip they plan on planting into you. And everybody
Yeah,
knows what that possibility leads to.
but before chips, we're already being manipulated through genetically modified foods and social engineering and stuff. So we ain't gonna need just no chip. And after we take the chip, all of it, nah, man, this thing has been in progress for thousands of years.
Yeah, in China
So
now,
This
in China,
whole social construct, we are right on time for the elite's agenda. This is above all of our pay grades. The overall plan. That's why I said I didn't come up here to say I'm right or wrong. Big War asked me my opinion and I'm giving it to you. It
yeah,
so
doesn't
would
mean
that
it's
be a
fact. It doesn't mean it's fact or fiction. The man asked me, I'm giving you an opinion. And my opinion
I
is the way
don't
the
disagree.
right. So the way the country's set up now and where we're going, it's not meant to sustain itself. It's like it's imploding from the inside.
Like
We don't have to worry
they meant
about too
for
much any
like they mean for it to fall.
right?
outside entity per se coming in and blowing shit up. We got to worry about motherfuckers in the country, terrorism, homeland
Yeah.
security, terrorism. These are
So
things that we have to worry about.
so would that be a class war? And what I mean by class war, would it be
You mark my
the rich
words before
class
this, and you heard it here first. You
versus the
mark my
poor?
words. There's going to be a terrorist attack. There's going to be a terrorist attack in this country. When the Olympics is going to be in LA, right? Did y'all know
FIFA, a
that?
soccer, or something like that.
Did y'all know the Olympics is going to be in America? The
Yeah,
Summer Olympics.
yeah.
I do now.
Right. That's what I'm saying. These are things that we have to watch. Like we have to look at our country and say, hey, what would be okay? Like for instance, if you want to rob a bank, what would be the perfect time to rob a bank? During
Hmm.
causing a distraction and getting the police and getting everybody else to think one way So while everybody distracted looking at this thing, I can go over here and do what I want to do.
Yeah,
And
just like
that's
they
what I
robbed that
feel is
bank.
gonna happen. And to me, it's all being let happen by design.
Right.
You see
While
what
we
I'm
sit up here
saying?
looking at these
And
politicians,
so
all
I
of them,
said it here first on your channel, Big War. You mark my word. There's gonna be a terrorist attack attempt, and it's gonna be major
that's the
soon.
title. That's the title of this live, ready for the next disaster. They manipulating all that stuff, man. Like, what? When the last time you heard about Minnesota? It's been died down, ain't it? The
Yeah.
Central Minnesota, the ICE stuff. We don't hear about that no more.
Then we had that conversation the last live we was on.
Right.
Then we had that conversation.
Right. Now you don't hear about that no more.
You don't hear about it no more.
So, like you just, what's the next disaster?
Right.
Is the terrorist attack gonna be the next disaster? Or they
And
is that in the kitchen? Something to happen.
don't they? Ain't the saying is this is chess, not checkers.
Exactly.
So we waiting on the next move.
And then the same routine. One side saying it's racism. It's racist and that's racist and that. And next thing we right back. And they steady putting their foot on our neck.
Yep. Who's going to be the next scapegoat?
Oh, the Epstein. The
I'll be right
Epstein.
back, Big Ward.
That's dying down a little bit too, ain't it?
Yep.
So anyway, y'all.
The way I feel about the Epstein files, if they was actually going to do anything about it, they already know who's guilty already. They would have arrested them and put them in prison already.
Exactly. So I mean,
Since mentioned the Epstein files, they arrested who that was, Mister
Prince Andrew.
Okay,
yeah.
they arrested him.
Yes,
Who
sir.
arrested?
And then they arrested a few days later the U.S. ambassador in London. Our ambassador in London.
Yeah.
The same Prince, Prince Andrew London. They arrested the ambassador too. But they said his charges are unrelated to the but he was mentioned in the files.
Man, that's shit.
See what I'm saying? That's why I say, man, this declassification has to, because they still ain't gave us the anything on the UFOs or nothing like that. They gotta all this stuff. You're gonna see major announcements. Like, for instance, the Super Bowl party, the Super Bowl halftime show that everybody got this controversy over. Now, this is the first Super Bowl where it was showed in every single country.
Damn.
Every single country, the first time in history. So in my mind, with that capability, is coming an announcement to the world.
So like you're talking about the Blue Beam project.
I ain't saying nothing. I'm just saying. I hear you though, brother. I hear you.
We are all hamsters running on that little ball in the cage. We are all
unless you can understand that you're spiritual too.
Right.
So if you spiritual and if you can tap into that, nothing in the natural can touch you.
So really, sitting around worried about a job is the least of our worries.
Yes, sir. but we are engineered to think that way because we work to pay bills.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Well, anyway, y'all, it's 10:30. I got to go to a little work tomorrow. I don't know how much, but I got a little bit to do. So I appreciate y'all tapping in with me tonight.
Yes, sir.
Hey man, hey Big Ward, man, keep on with that treadmill, Doc. I see you
Yes,
trimming down, cuz.
Yeah, I'm working on it.
Yeah, do your thing.
I appreciate y'all, and y'all have a good night.
You too.
All right, you too.